Right up to this point, there's been various tutorials which have concentrated basically on being able to change a text box or even do something to buttons. Now in this tutorial we're actually going to focus on putting code together which will actually allow you to make changes to the form which you're working on. Now first things first, basically I want to click on this button and change the background color so it's a darker blue. And if I double click on the button and it brings us to this point, blue button dot click, and again remember I can change the trigger if I want to, but clicking is okay in this case. I want to change the name, I want to change the background color of the form. Now the way to do that, you think the name of it is form 1, so you'd think, oh, if I type in form 1 and then I type in maybe color, but it's actually not coming up with anything. You can see that it's not liking that at all. Now because we're actually on form 1, we can't really call itself, so the way Visual Studio does, and I think it's a nice way, if you're actually changing the form you're on, you actually just type in me, as in, I want to change the color of me. And after the full stop, then if I start to type in color, or back color, or fore color, so I'm going to change the back color, and then I've got to decide what that color is going to be. Now, as you can see, there are tons of colors to choose from, and you can kind of spend a while trying to work out what's what. But in this case I just want to click on color.blue. I'm not quite sure how that's going to look. If I run it, and when it loads up, I should be able to click on blue and the background color should change. Ta-da! So that works. Now I think this would be a good point to kind of point out really. On Moodle, we've hopefully accessed these videos from anyway in the first place, you'll notice that there is a Visual Basic glossary which I've put together. It's a PDF file which you'll have to open up, download one way or another, and there are tons of kind of little hints and little kind of bits of code to help you in here. So some of the things I've shown you today in terms of textbox.text, putting something into a text box, that is, that little bit of me.back color then to change the background color of the form, and some things with buttons. But there are also other stuff in there as well which you will come to use, especially for your 2 of the 3 assignments you've got to do in this. Now I would suggest you actually have a read through this. It's great for picking out the bits and pieces you need, but it does show you things which you kind of might thought, oh, I didn't realize you could do that. So for example, closing the form you're currently working on, or hiding it, opening up another form, adjusting the height of the form, and also making it a bit opaque or transparent. Now 0.5 indicates it'll become 50% transparent, and as you can see over on the right hand side there's little kind of guides or explanations to show you what these actually do then.